yourself a nice visit, partner.
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that Vault 101. I name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Yeah.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Okay.
You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, can you help me fix my game, please?
Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town. What about it? I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good? Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you. Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful. Good luck. Careful around that bomb. Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide.
Oh, wait. He has a face now. Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna try disabling my E and B. Maybe see if that fixes it. So we will be back shortly. There we go. Alright, we're back.
With the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken.
What have you got for me today?
To hear the thunder
Food,
of his
Jericho.
voice.
It's all I had for you
Let the
yesterday.
men,
It's all I
women,
have for
and
you today.
children of the earth
It's all
come
I'll ever
forth
have for you.
together and
Damn it,
behold
Jenny.
the power
Why
of
do you have to
Adam.
embarrass me like that?
Let
Out here in front of
those
all
who
these
dwell
people.
here in his
Don't
favored
play
land
stupid with me, Jericho.
attend
You know
now
what
to
my
the
problem
words
is.
of the prophet of
Jenny,
Adam.
baby, that was a
Come
long time
forth
ago.
and drink
I've left
the
all
waters
that
of the
behind me
glow.
now.
For this
People don't
ancient
change,
weapon of
Jericho.
war is
Now
our
order something and leave me
salvation.
alone.
It is the very symbol of Adam's glory.
Oh, look. Another one of your pampered Vault assholes. Look here, Vault asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
I'm looking for my father.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of my face.
Is something? Oh, wait. Ooh.
You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I'll answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it? I usually avoid most of the wasteland types that come through here, but there was one guy. Unlike most of the wannabe heroes that come in here, he looked like he could actually read a book without giving himself a headache. He spent a bunch of time at Moriarty's before moving on. I tried talking to Colin.
Okay. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. I was a real bastard back then, but I've put all that behind me.
Okay. Have you ever considered getting back out there?
What? Back out where?
In the waste.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
You're right. That sounds
Yeah, you're right. Stupid idea anyway.
What do you do?
Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with a rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much. This again. Oh. I left all that behind. You know, I do miss it sometimes. It's a life of freedom, you know? But come on, I'm a washed up old raider. What crew is gonna take me on? These kids don't know nothing about respect. No offense, kid, but you're not exactly the type I'm used to running with. Now I've heard about you. A little goody two-shoes out of the vault.
I just came out.
I don't think our styles would really mesh. Nah, it ain't so bad here. I got some good memories, but that's all I got. No sense in ruining the good ones, you know?
Harm's too high.
Come back if you need something.
Not bad. Not bad.
Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division.
Yeah?
in the
You need
time.
I
something?
really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
What's happening?
Well, hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Where do you get that valve suit?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Let's see.
That's terrible. But it'll be great for a forward. So in that sense, it's great. I think you're gonna like it out here. And here's the armored suit, just to make sure you don't get recycled into something else's food. That'll be good for the book. In fact, Want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Sure.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words. All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Oh, jeez.
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing.
Alright, I'll do it.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
Sure.
What do you need? Good hunting! So, how's this? Absolutely. Good hunting.
Alright, yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, let's see. That's a bit of a sensitive camera. Alright.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
A traveler, eh?
Wait,
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does.
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who...
Hang on, I need to change my sensitivity. How can I do this? Right, okay. Yeah, why is it not showing up? Okay then. Alright, how's that? We'll see how that is. Alright, let's see.
view this town,
Is
this
that-
megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I. No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend. Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard. Is that the best you can do? I'm afraid I'm not impressed. I advise you against that particular course of action. If you interfere with my employer's wishes, you will find he can be quite disagreeable.
So does this work?
Is that the best you can? Now that is a disappointment. Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands. Good day.
Goddamn radio. Work. Come on, work. Come on. Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Wait. You're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit? Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it. Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking to you.
Something, or you just looking to get your ass beat?
I'm not going to get anything.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Hoo-wee! Look at you. Now, I haven't seen one of those vault jumpsuits in, wow, a long time. Pretty damn good condition, too. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow. Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since. All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it. Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the Capital Wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time. Later, Gator.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it. Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though. He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers. Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know?
Poor Gob.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind? Later.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something? I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested? Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip. Sure, be glad to since you're doing me a big favor and all. Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it. No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated. What? Apart from the wasteland critters, slaver raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know. Okay. Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Can I help you? Oh, I'm afraid I'm quite busy right now. If it's food you're after, talk to Jenny or Leo. Otherwise, I can't help you. Outside of Megaton? Any place other than here sounds like heaven to me. Fuck this place. If it weren't for you wasteland types coming through with your caps, I'd be out of here in a second. Assuming that I could convince Jenny and Leo. It's a hole. A dead end. So why do I stay? Well, it's a hole that makes me money. Moriarty pisses in his still. Crazy bastard thinks it's hilarious. Besides, you'll get your throat cut in that pit. You're much better off here. Hey, maybe I'll put that on the sign out front. The Brass Lantern. Cleaner, safer, and less likely to have piss in the drinks. Whatever. I need to get back to work.
Don't look at me like that.
Hey there, Andy.
Looking's free.
Hey there.
The rest will cost ya.
Gob.
Oh, hi.
Later.
What's the matter? Never seen a ghoul before?
Don't look at me like that.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Yes. He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him. Good point. Come with me. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
of you to use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divine.
Hey,
Billy says not to talk to you.
You
there.
there,
Glad
Burke.
you're back.
Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way? Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way.
Yeah.
I just had this suit tailored! Any moment now.
Good riddance.
Well,
Ain't none of my business.
I'm sorry. Let's try that again.
Can I help you? Watch it.
You'll be dead!
There we go.
Good riddance.
Hey, where are you going?
Got a problem?